Hey guys, what's up? It's Ben, BABBAB123321, and you're watching this new bit. I don't know what to call it yet. Maybe you guys should give me some ideas, but I'm just making my own clothes, so enjoy. Alright, so I gotta go over here and just gonna glue this stencil. Gonna put it next to this other stencil I have here. It looks pretty cool. It has like a white fade into it, like a gray instead of black, so it looks kind of cool. And I love orange, so hey, see what happens. Alright. Grab some gloves. Just cheap plastic latex disposable gloves you can buy at Home Depot. Really cheap. Really easy. Wear a mask because you'll feel pretty weird after you ingest a lot of spray paint. Anyways, yeah, so this is just what I pretty much do on a typical weekend if I need some clothes. Using Montana black paint, and I also use Montana gold. It's great. The acrylic paints, when you wash them after the sweatshirt or whatever shirt or whatever clothes you want, after you finish spray painting them, you let them dry. Obviously, that needs to happen before they go in the washing machine. And when they go in the washing machine, you can just toss them in, and the paint doesn't come off. It fades a little bit. So I recommend putting on a second coat. I put on a second coat pretty much everything, and it just doesn't come off. It stays on pretty good. I made a YouTube sweatshirt branded with my channel name, so I'll definitely show you guys that in a future video, probably in like the next week or something. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for that stencil to dry real quick. Before I was using some of this like stencil spray stuff. You can just use regular spray paint. Just make sure it's acrylic. But yeah, I mean, it works really good. Montana makes great stuff. You can also use Liquitex. Works really nice. I'm gonna do like a white fade to red over here with the hammer stencil. I think will be pretty cool. And I always use a plastic glue, so it goes down and it sticks. Otherwise, the stencil here, well, when you put it on, you'll spray it, but you'll notice that the paint kind of goes in between the stencil, so it's good to get those nice clean lines with the glue. Alright, so this should be done by now. No, not that. Let that dry a little more. And set up some paper. So what I usually do is I grab just like some newspaper that's hanging around the house. Some other magazines that you don't want. Ruche. Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to use is perfectly fine. Pretty decent. You're just trying to keep the spray paint off everything else that you don't want on. So, here are like 5-6 pages here, so I can tape it up. How's this doing? Still a little on the tacky side. And that's why I use gloves too, because you can just get as dirty as you want and just take them off, throw them away. It's super easy. And then 3M painter's tape. You gotta need it because you're painting. Makes nice clean lines. It's great. Speed up the process here. I've used this stencil a few times. Great stencil. Usually heavier stencils like the ones I made are like a Vogue tag for the YouTube sweatshirt. Which again I'm gonna show you in a future video, but those you can't really use as much a second time because, well, when the paint gets on the edges of thinner paper, it just bleeds through really easy. Which kind of just sucks because it was a really cool stencil and I wish I could use it again, but I mean, whatever. I'll redesign another one, make something else, you know. Be down to show you guys some of the stuff I made. Yes, looks much better now. Alright, so when it's slightly tacky, like you need to put your finger on it and it doesn't pull away glue like that. Okay, so that side's a little more tacky. Yeah, we'll wipe that. You just don't want the glue to be peeling off consistently so that when you take it off, it's not too tacky, so that you can just peel it off nicely. Makes it super easy. It moves nice and clean. You get that nice stencil work. Looks great. Alright. Yeah, that's better now. Alright, so I'm just gonna pretty much freehand position it. I always put a little bit of paper underneath in case the paint bleeds through. Makes it nice and easy. I'm just gonna get this as flat as I possibly can. You can iron it if you want to. It's just a not iron, but I mean, you can iron it. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. Probably want that like right about there. I'm gonna give you some nice room in between it and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's pretty important. If you want it straight, just kind of eyeball it. Even though if you want it straight, you should probably use a ruler or something. But I just eyeball it. It's kind of easy. Not too difficult. You just want to make sure all the nice little details are stuck down and whatnot. Get nice and good in there. Make sure it goes down. And then once it's down, you can just grab some paper and just go ahead, try to get a nice little edge going there, and then grab some painter's tape. And I'll take off for a second because I'm not working with anything. It's going to stick to my hands too much. Like the tape, but it'll come off pretty easily. And again, it's probably better to do this in a well-ventilated area, but you know, I don't really care because I'm just using the mask, so it pretty much protects me against much of the fumes I'm really going to encounter, which is good. So we just get that, get a nice little seal going there. That's nice. Then go up top then. You just do the same thing. I love music. So good. I'm doing this on the weekends. Nice and seal going there. Now that's straight over to the other side. Still a little wet. Yeah, it's still a little wet. What are we gonna do? How wet? It's not wet down there. Like this. Paper to dry it. Dry faster. I need to put another stencil on this, and I don't want to do it tomorrow. I'm lazy. I don't have time. Edit the video. And we'll just hope it doesn't get screwed up. And again, this is super nice because you can buy sweatshirts for like $10 and do all the paint and stuff on your own time for like a couple hours. Not even, and you know, you end up with a really cool sweatshirt for like $12. So, I mean, yeah, I like it a lot. It's definitely something I love to do in my free time. I think in the near future what I might do is if I build a stencil, you know, kind of out of this paper or a heavier material for my YouTube sweatshirts, I might start selling those if people have interest in buying them. I'll make them. It wasn't too difficult. I probably spent a good... I hate when tape rips like that. I probably spent a good week drafting the stencil for it, but I think it was really worth it because it came out pretty darn good. Because when you spray it down, it will kind of spread out because it is pressurized. So you got to be aware of that. It takes a little bit of extra paper to just toss it on the edge here. Kind of makes up. Grab a few more. It doesn't have to be right with me. It's good to get the majority of everything covered. So you don't get paint everywhere when you don't want it. That's nice to know. And again, acrylic paints are the best, but I mean, you can buy cheaper paints at like Walmart or Target or whatever, and they should work just fine. I would just probably be a little more careful with them in the wash, but acrylic paint is really the best spray paint for this kind of stuff. Sorry this video might be a little long. Didn't anticipate taking this long. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. That'd be really cool. And I got another sweatshirt over there I'm probably going to do. I got a red one for the holiday season, Christmas and stuff. So if you want to see that one, definitely leave a thumbs up, a comment, something like that. And let's see how this turns out. These gloves, man. Cheap gloves. Alright, cool. So you need the red. I just like to. This doesn't have. And a lot of Montana cans come with a little black plastic cap that comes underneath, so you don't spray it by accident when you're traveling with it. I always like to give it a good roll. Big start. Yeah, just a little bit there. Pull there. And that pretty much settles it. And then I get the white. I already got the white going, so pretty much set with that. And I just want to make sure this is nice and pressed down. This matters a lot. And make sure the tape is nice. This is set up there. Just recheck everything. It's pretty darn good. So let's hit it. So I want to do the fade, so I start at the top. Do a part of white here. About halfway down, stop, grab the red, and you know, get in there, like that. Give that a second, adjust. Alright, then we go in the middle to get that sort of fade going. Get a nice hit of white, start with the red again, do a second coat on the bottom. And then you start to see that fade kind of setting up here in the middle, and then we go back to the top with another coat of white to get that white sort of going. Fade up again. And then go back with the red, do the third coat here. And sort of, you can kind of angle the nozzle, stretch it, to sort of get like a more crackly look here. Kind of looks cool. So I just clean it up again. So once kind of nice and red, get it really red at the bottom. So it looks like it fades nicely and ends up really white at the top. Yeah, that's pretty darn good actually. I'll get a little more white. Throw a little red on top, and that looks good. So now I just take the tape off. I'll probably speed this part of the video up. And throw this away because it's just junk at this point. because this red paint is really watery. And the glue will kind of come off in the wash. You don't really have to worry about that too much. And I got some paint on it. That screwed up. Where is it? That's all crap. Cool. That didn't turn out that great, but usually if you're working with a fresh stencil, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna probably put on some gloves and clean up some stuff here. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. You know, check it out. And hope you have a good one. See you. So I'm back here with the stencil. I said I kind of screwed up a little bit, and the paint was coming off, so I was just like, take it off. You know, if the paint starts to drip, you just gotta take it off because it's gonna leak everywhere. It's just usually what happens. Something weird on my camera lens. I'll clean that off later. So I got like a little bit of like drip paint here. I don't know. Yeah, one right there. Like one right there. ahead and have them kind of fade out, as in, it kind of looks better. Yeah. Kind of like them to be a little symmetrical, so yeah, kind of like square it off. Yeah, like that. That's pretty cool, actually. Stick a little fan on right there. Yeah, that looks pretty darn cool, actually. I like that. Yeah. Maybe I'll toss another stencil like up there or something later. But that looks, I don't know. I'm gonna take off my gloves for a second. Again, these are just super cheap. You can toss them off. Kinda got a little bit of paint on my hands after I took them off because I was rushing to get that fixed. And then I just got more paint on my hands because I was being stupid. That's what happens when you're being stupid. So I'll just let that dry. I'm just going to zoom in with the camera. Exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's subjective, so you can tell me whether you like it or not, whether it looks kind of cool. I mean, it's a hammer, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's like this is, you know, like work, so it's not like perfect. It's like kind of messy, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so I think that's pretty sweet, actually. I'm gonna be done with this. I kind of hope the glue stays on. It makes it look a little bit better than it actually is. Yeah, that's still kind of sticky. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm going to hopefully press my camera off without getting paint on it. See you guys later. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not endorsing AMP. I just like their energy drinks. They taste pretty good. Nice and refreshing. Big caffeine person, even though it's not good for me. But anyways, so feel free to check out the channel. Definitely leave a comment, subscribe, whatever down below. Drop a like, wherever you feel it. And, you know, tell me if you guys really want to see more of this stuff, because I will be more than happy to record it, especially since I'm going to be getting a nice 4K camera pretty soon. So that's going to be awesome, because the quality of this stuff will be a lot better. Because people are starting to get, you know, these QHD monitors have been out there for a while, and UHD monitors are making their way to the market a little more. So this glue looks like it's going to dry off pretty clear, and just kind of add a little bit of an effect to it, just like the little dots I did around it. And I think I might do some more stencils up top to kind of make everything blend in just the way I want to. And then I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done, as well as that YouTube shirt. So probably catch a video early next week, once I finish the Crusher unboxing, which is going to be nice and short. It's going to be a different type of video, more panning views and voiceovers and stuff, so definitely check that out. It'll be a good time, and see you guys soon. Peace.
Yeah.